Hey, Butterfly family. I am doing a requested reading on this baby girl. She's 12 years old and she went missing June the 3rd of last year, 2023. Here's her picture. Her name is Lori Page. Notice what I said. She went missing last year, June the 3rd, and I'm just now hearing about it. Now, I know people go missing every day, okay? I'm sure the authorities get swamped. There's always something. There's always a child or a teen going missing. But my thing is, why now? Why now her story is like getting attention? She went missing in Tallahassee, Florida. I want to read this real quick. Shout out to Ketta Jackson 1431 that hit me up 4 hours ago. Many of you know when it comes to like missing cases, you know, I do make them priority before celebrity readings. Okay. Um, it has here. Can you please do a reading on Lori Page, the 12-year-old girl out of Tallahassee, Florida, who's been missing for 8 months and people just now finding out about? Please, please, and thank you. Miss Ketta hit me up twice trying to get my attention. Well, you got my attention, my sister, okay? You got my attention. Now, what you don't know, I do accept donations. When I'm taking time out to do these readings, um, because it is my time, but I will, as a labor of love, um, look into this case, okay? So thank you for bringing this case to my attention. Let me see. I think they. I think I. I had googled. I had googled her. Um, I did Google her name. Okay, and I see this right here popped up. And when I touch this right here, another YouTuber page popped up. So make sure y'all go to her and show her some love. Um, this lady is doing commentary on the missing 12-year-old Lori Page. So shout out to you, sister. Thank you for bringing awareness. It's sad I don't see anybody else. I'm sure there may be others, okay? I just don't really see them posted right now. So definitely check out Casey Renee YouTube, okay? This also bringing awareness to this young child's case. And I'm hearing that what's her name? I can't think of her name right now. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. But they saying that her teacher is the one that put it out there. You know, this child is still missing. You know, and we are concerned. So why is it the teacher is publicly, you know, bringing awareness to this child's case? I mean, how come the parents were so quiet? And I'm not trying to put the parents on blast. I'm just trying to figure out why is it that a teacher is bringing awareness about her student that's still presently missing because she's concerned. That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense to me, family. Unless it's something that I'm missing here. Okay. Um, I'm getting ready to look into this case. So whatever you see in here in this reading concerning the disappearance of 12 years old Lori Page from Tallahassee, Florida, it is not facts. It is allegedly, and I have to say this, and it is for entertainment purpose only. I'm here to bring awareness. I don't know everything, but I knows what I know. And I think I heard that Lori mom was on Nancy Grace. You know, I haven't heard anything about the father. I think I heard that he is a correction officer, I believe. But you would think the fact that her father is a correction officer, you would think that the police force would go all out. Why now this case is being brought to our attention? Is it for the fact that that school teacher is bringing awareness about her missing student? Isn't the fact that 12-year-old Lori mother, you know, went on Nancy Grace? Now people want to talk about it. I don't get it. And do you know? Yeah, I'm venting. I sure am venting because y'all know, I'm all about, when it comes to the children, when it comes to the missing period, being a voice for the voiceless. And I would have put it out, and I'm going to put a timestamp in front when I'm starting this reading. If any of you feel like you don't care and you want to hear what I have to say, but I'm going to say it. This is my platform. But why is when people watch people who are trying to bring awareness when it comes to the missing, you watch, but you will not hit the like button. I don't understand it for nothing. And don't get me wrong, you have the right to do what you want to do. I sit there and click on this right here. Okay, this sister is bringing awareness to this case, and at the time of 35 views, and out of the 35, I think it was 12 likes. We got to do better, family. It's not for her, okay? It's not even for me. Clicking the like button and the share button is to bring awareness when it comes to these people who go missing. We have to be the voice for the voiceless. We have to care. We don't care who's going to care. Today, it's, you know, 12-year-old Lori Page, missing case. Tomorrow it can be somebody else or somebody in our neighborhood or one of our family members. We have to care more. I'm serious. I don't get it. When I mention the word entertainment, a lot of people watch for entertainment. They can care less. They watch for being nosy, entertainment, and on to the next. Please sow seed of love and kindness and click on the like button. It's not so much about the money, just sowing seed that you care because when you click that like button, it's gonna bring awareness. That makes a difference. It gets YouTube attention and they will push the video out. They'll push the video out more into the YouTube algorithm. That's how that works. So anyway, I'm through venting. Uh, to me, it just sad. It just sad all around, and especially the fact that this child been missing almost going on a year, 8 months, and I'm not picking up on her energy that strong at all. But that's just me. And now, before I get started, if anybody who have the gift of the spirit, like your sister, and I know many of you care, and shout out to my sister who has joined my channel member at Destiny. Thank you, my sister, for your love supporting my channel. If any of you would like to support my channel for what I do, I appreciate it. Hit the join button on top. Feel free to subscribe and definitely hit that notification so you know when I be uploading videos. All right, family. But I just think that it's sad when it comes to our children. And see, the authorities are looking at this case as um, a missing, I mean, not a missing case, but a runaway. And I told many of you, when it comes to these cases, when these babies, these children go missing, if it's pertaining to runaways, if it's pertaining to um, drugs, okay, runaway, drugs, and sex. That's right. Yeah, I said it. Selling of sex. These cases can go by the wayside. You know why? Because corruption can be tied to it. Corruption can be tied to it. And these authority officials don't want to look at it as though it could be one of their own, or one of their own is tied to these cases, if you know what I mean. Not saying that that's the case here, but yeah. So what? 8 months? We just not hearing about this baby? Come on now. They feel like she's a runaway. Anyway, wherever she is, I'm sending lots of love and light her way. Sometimes you gotta vent. It ain't good to keep things in, okay? It just pissed me off. It's going this damn long, and this child just not getting some kind of attention to her case. That's a shame. What's coming to, like I said, I don't know everything, but I knows what I know. And remember, everything I say is allegedly. My motto is let things play out. For any of my sisters who have the gift of the spirit, if you want to look into this case, please do so. The more, the merrier. Okay. Everybody had their own platform. Um, let's show baby girl, give her story some attention so it can bring more awareness to this case. Okay. It's all about coming together and trying to fit the pieces to the puzzles. All right. And that's all I want to say on that. Um, what's coming to me is partnership, business deal gone wrong, backfired. So I think about somebody coming together with partnership. You do for me, I do for you. You get what I'm going with this. Um, set this plan in motion. So we're looking at probably about give or take 2 or 3 people. I say that because one person can set this plan in motion, hooking up with somebody, and they can get somebody else to help them, if you know what I mean, okay? So for right now, I'm looking at possibly 2 to 3. Partnership, two, but it could be a third party due to coercion, getting this ball rolling. Okay? So I'm getting partnership, business deal. I'm getting the word clue, parole, ex con. I'm getting working together, partnership. I'm getting someone stolen from them something of value. Well, she's missing. Someone stolen from them something of value. I'm getting they're in denial, turns a blind eye to what's going on. These are just random messages. Have ears to hear. I'm going to reshuffle. I'm getting cross path with a stranger. I'm getting feel powerless. I'm getting caregiver, whether it's a parent, grandparent, babysitter, or foster parent. Also, a step parent can also be a caregiver. I'm getting competition and envy. Someone wants them out of the way. I'm getting the word boyfriend. I'm getting the word female, teen child, which would be baby girl Lori. I'm getting deadly heated fight. And it is already out there. It is known that this child was surrounded by chaos at home. The mother and the father were not getting along. Um, her family structure was not strong. It was definitely unhinged, if you know what I mean. So baby girl was surrounded by chaos, and I'm sure that was bothering her inwardly. I'm getting mental entrapment, feels powerless, not in their personal power, take responsibilities of their life. They are saying that her father had left for work, okay? And I guess when he came back, he realized she was gone. And I guess her mother was not there, so it could have been living separate lives. I don't think mom was staying at the house at the time before she disappeared. I'm getting the energy of a woman. I'm getting questioning step parent, whatever that means. I don't know if um, Lori parents are married or not, or if any of them ever been married before. All I know is the energy of step parent. Now I can get that if dad was seeing somebody else. Okay, it's pretty much how the spirit looks at it. If dad was seeing somebody else like another woman, that could be a step parent. If mom was seeing somebody else, that would be a step parent. It's pretty much how the spirit views it. I'm getting making wrong and self harm choices. I'm getting took their anger, fit of rage out on them, overreacted. I'm getting has a backup phone, two phones. A lot of times people have a backup phone for business or when they are very secretive. Okay, they are very secretive. And one doesn't want the other to know what they're doing, whether it's family members or their significant other. So I'm getting something about a backup phone. Found out about a secret. Information kept hidden from them. Fight, not happy at home, unbalanced. Has a backup burner phone came out twice. I'm getting something about inside. Heated, emotional fight, ended, turned deadly. Inebriated, drunk, intoxicated. For some reason, I don't know if baby girl got her hand on some alcohol, but I'm getting a feeling that she wasn't feeling good, and it could be due to something she had got her hands on. Okay, possibly she could have been drinking, allegedly. I'm getting standing their ground. I'm getting wrong path alone on their own laws. What stands out to me is wrong path now alone. I'm getting detour, change of plan. I'm getting they know who is they. Also, is coming to me. I'm getting living a double life. Somebody living a double life, okay? And met online a woman being secretive. Okay. Now y'all take all that in. Feel free to rewind. Feel free to rewind. You see how thick this is? I'm going to reshuffle. And then I'm going to use another deck. Actually, I'm going to use two more, okay? I do look for repeated clues, repeated words, messages when it comes to my reading. I'm not here accusing anybody of anything, okay? But when messages come out in my spread, they come out for a reason. That's all I'm saying, okay? It's something to it. It's something to it. And this energy of living a double life, that somebody being very secretive. This energy of having a backup phone, that somebody's being very secretive about who they're communicating with. And my heart go out to her because she was in the crossfire of drama. You hear me? She was in the crossfire of chaos at home. And they said she was a good student. I think she was what, A or B student, but she was a good student. Um, mm, this is crazy. All right. I apologize for the background noise. All right. I'm getting ready to reshuffle. But I commend her mother. At least her mother is coming forth. Her being on Nancy Grace, and I haven't even watched the interview yet about her being on Nancy Grace, the mom representing on behalf of her child that's going missing. That's good, okay? So far, I have not seen the father yet. I don't know what he looks like. I have not seen him being interviewed. It's probably out there. I just haven't seen it yet. Um, with that being said, let's continue. We're going to shuffle real good, okay? Oh boy, divine spirit. Oh, that's my spirit guide to connect with. 12 years old, Lori Page, spirit guides. Get clarity about her disappearance. Being led by the Spirit, the Holy Spirit leads me to all truth. Shed light on this darkness surrounding the disappearance of Lori Page. What were those energies that was going on with Lori Page that led up to her disappearance? And guess what else? Guess what else stood out to me, family? Is two more messages I have not mentioned to many of you, but I'm going to tell you now. It's very alarming. Sins of the parent came out. Sins of the parent. Something pertaining to the past that has led up to the future. Okay, you know how they when it come to karma. Karma is due to something that's going on in the past, but when you don't rectify a situation, it shows up in the present. I'm getting a sense of the parent. It was something else I was going to say, but it'll come to me. Let's continue. I want to shuffle real good. I'm going to shuffle probably 3 more times. Okay, the spirit told me to stop. Okay, so I end up shuffling 2 more times. According to the spirit, she will be found. I'm praying she will be found alive. Okay, but the main thing, she will be found. How she will be found, that is the question. Okay, and as you said, oh yeah, and the other thing I wanted to tell many of you, it has not showed up yet. Um, it's on the tip of my tongue. Hold on. Um, give me a minute. I'll continue. It was something else I was going to say, but I'll go and continue. Okay. That's why I put it out there what I'm picking up on, cause a lot of time when people be doubting my gift, right? You know, they don't watch my past ratings. Okay, I'm just saying this, right? 'Cause I have new people watching me all the time, so they think I just be making shit up. These cards I be using, these decks, they're quite old. Okay, I've been doing a lot of crime ratings also in the past, so a lot of time I tell you what I'm picking up on because I'm always doing like private readings, right? But the spirit always backs me up. If any message keep repeating, is something to it. That's all I'm saying. Okay, things have to play out. But what I was gonna say earlier, and I had forgot, and it probably meant for me to forget. Okay, I'm going to put it out there. No matter what comes out here, family, hear me. No matter what comes out here, according to the spirit, the truth will not be televised. What do you mean, Sister Corinne? Because there's more to the story. Okay? I think about a good old plot mystery. Okay? It's more to the story in this scenario. And what needs to be said is not said. Okay? Go figure. What needs to be said is not said. It's more to the story. So the truth will not be televised. It's not like the media is going to pick up on any of this. Okay, what you're going to get is just pretty much what they are allowed to tell many of you. The authorities are going to hold on to information. That's what they do. It's an ongoing investigation, but the truth will not be televised. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. Now y'all saw me shuffle. I shuffle. I shuffle. I'm gonna stop right now, and I'm going to show you what came out. I appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up to bring more awareness to baby girl case. According to the spirit, her body was moved. Okay. So I think about if she was home, she was removed from that location to another location, or it could possibly be wherever she was taken to. She could have been moved from that location. Now listen to the messages now. Love is blind, they ignore the signs. Now she's 12 years old. His spirit ain't talking about her, okay? Love is blind, they ignore the signs. I'm going to read them out, okay? Something about boyfriend. I got hints the color yellow. It can be the word or actual color. Also, I was getting hints the color blue. It can be the actual word or the color. I'm also picking up on a vehicle, possibly a car. Not saying a car is yellow or blue, but a car is coming to me. Blue can be like a street name or blue can be a person in a person name. All I know is it's either a color or it's the word that can be a clue. Okay. Now I think about yellow. I think about somebody that's trying to uh, that's 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 operating in their power, but baby girl felt powerless. Okay, in her current circumstances before she disappeared, she felt very powerless. It was a lot going on, and she couldn't do nothing about it. I got missing will be found, and I'm praying that she will be found alive. Something about money. Now, ask yourself, why would money be a part of this equation? Remember, the truth will not be televised. Motive for money and trade. And remember, I said something about an ex-con. I'm getting an image of an ex-con in this scenario. Who's tied to this ex-con? Who do this ex-con know? I'm getting competition and envy. Someone wants them out of the way. I'm getting sins of a parent, heartbreaking. Something pertaining to a parent. And I'm not saying a parent is involved, but I'm sensing with one of them, whether it's mom or dad. Now, mom is out here on the front line being interviewed by Nancy Grace. I haven't heard nothing from the dad. All we know is that he left home and went to work. Or did he? Or did he come? Or did he detour and maybe possibly came back home? Say, I don't know. I'm going by the images I'm seeing here. I don't know, but somebody is tied to somebody that's an ex-con. It looked like somebody hooked up with somebody to forge some kind of plan. Okay, 'cause I'm getting twice something pertaining to money. Now, what comes to me, maybe somebody could concocted some kind of plan to take her for money or stick it to the other parent, getting help from somebody. And I got motive for money here for trade, and I got motive for money right here. It came out twice. Right here, I got love triangle. And I'm also getting the energy of somebody due to due to me picking up on living a double life. Somebody might be attracted to the same sex, allegedly. Okay, allegedly. But I'm getting here the lovers. Okay, that's a three, ain't it? Me, she, he, she, he, she. However you look at it, I'm getting bi/gay, being curious, meeting up online, secretive with strangers, giving into their hidden sexuality. And why would this come up? Could one of the individuals be an ex-con? Just saying, falling out of love, letting go. I feel like this would be the parents going their separate ways. Now look at this. Due to karma, their parents' sins, negative actions return from the past. Now you can see why what needs to be said is not said. Now you can see why the truth won't be televised. Because there's more to the story. And I'm not really trying to dig in people's business like that, but baby girl is missing. It's somebody that a parent knows is playing a part in this right here. Look at that. I can't make this up. Drama and abuse at their home. And this is public knowledge, but it came out. Drama and abuse at their home. She was surrounded by chaos, drama going on with mom and dad. Mom and dad, bless her heart. I got here outside. I got here with a jealous friend around you who need enemies. That friend could be an actual friend of me, or it can be a lover. And it comes out twice. Something about money. Something about money. Whether somebody pays somebody to do something or somebody is trying to profit. And the fact that I'm getting ex-con, whether it's a female or a male, I mean, that don't look good. Okay, that doesn't look good. This right here, I'm going to set it to the side because I've already showed it. And don't forget, I mentioned the backup phone earlier. Somebody being very secretive. So far, I'm leaning towards dad end. That's only the energy shift. Okay, I'm just going by what I'm picking up, being led by the spirit. I'm not saying dad had anything to do with it, but sins of a parent coming out. All I know is whatever this plan was, something went to the left. Something went to the left. So I'm getting somebody communicating with somebody online, being secretive. And baby girl could have been doing some drinking. Cause I'm getting making wrong and self harm choices. You know, if you're drinking, self medicating, you know, that's another form of self harm choices. Pretty much when I did a private reading on baby girl, a lot of this stuff coming right back out. Okay, it's coming right back out. I can't make it up. When light shines on the darkness, it is what it is. Okay, but you won't get this on CNN, and you probably won't get it on Nancy Grace either. Pride, acting out of arrogance and vanity, being harsh, and not conscious of your weakness. Not conscious of your weakness. I feel like this is baby girl energy, okay? And it really has to do with, you know how you can be stressed out. You are surrounded by chaos. She's a child. She's feeling powerless about her living environment because she don't know what to do. You know, children acts out, okay, they do act out, and I'm not saying she was drinking, but I'm sensing that she was making self-harm choices also. They came out in the reading, took their anger, fit of rage out on them, overreacted. Now I'm going to show this right here because it came out. I wonder did any other neighbors have any camera that live in that area to where Lori lived. And I only say that because this right here came out. This came out when a family member showed up due to envy unexpectedly. Now it doesn't have to be envy. The key word is unexpectedly. Okay? It says when a family member shows up due to unexpectedly. The only people I can think of is if the daddy left home that day and left his daughter home, and while he was going to work, did he turn around unexpectedly and come back to the house for some reason? Or did mom show up? All I know is a family member showed back up. You see that? I told y'all more to the story. And they might, I mean, all we know, he could have left, he could have, you know, left work early, but it looked like to me, due to change of plans, something else jumped off. If he didn't show back up home, mom could have showed up. Somebody showed up. It says when a family member shows up due to envy or unexpectedly. What's sent out to me is unexpectedly when they show up unexpectedly. So somebody showed up while this child supposedly was home by herself. And if mom was not living there, if mom didn't show up unexpectedly, did dad turn around and come back home? Look at this energy right here. Look at this energy right here. This somebody so angry. It says took their anger fit of rage out on them, overreacted. And then I got here. This is the background energy. Meet on a dating site. Somebody was hooking up with somebody on a dating site. Betrayed. They trusted someone they know who turned on them. Some jumped out. Making wrong and self-harm choices. I showed that earlier. Living a double life. I told you, family. See that? For benefits. Living a double life. Hook up for benefits. Somebody was. And if they wasn't paying, somebody could have been paying them. Somebody living a double life, communicating with somebody online, either possibly paying them or you know what. hmm Double-minded, unstable in all of their ways, hesitant, do not trust. So somebody very double-minded, and a double-minded person is unstable in all of their ways. They say one thing and do another. Something went wrong, dealing with obstacles and challenges, face a difficult period to get through. Now, some of this you can't read. A lot of these cards are old, but I'm reading them out for you. Mental entrapment, feels powerless. This would be baby girl's energy, okay? She was in a chaotic environment, feeling very hopeless and powerless. Mental entrapment, feels powerless, not in their personal power, take responsibilities of their life. And then I get here, step parent. And let me tell you, it can be an actual step parent or it can be one of the parents' significant other, okay? But I got here step parent. This is coming out for whatever reason. Question step parent. Maybe they can be in the know about something. Break up. They seek out closure to make sense of what happened. I think I read this already. I'm gonna read it again. Pride, acting out of arrogance and vanity, being harsh and not conscious of your weakness. Now this says parent, not parents with an S on it. Parent, clueless, don't know. So one of her parents are clueless. They are not in the know about this child disappearance. So that lets me know one of the parents possibly is in the know, okay? Which parent I let y'all be the judge when it comes to that. Need assistance, not asking. Woman, deadly heated fight. I ain't gonna lie, family. I don't like doing readings when it comes to these missing children. Because sometimes I feel like some of these children are fine where they are. especially if they're coming from a abusive household. But the only thing about it is when these predators see them acting in the street, they take advantage of them. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave this deck alone. I'm gonna get ready to start on something else. If y'all still watching this far, you're loyal. I thank you. I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe and definitely share this content on social media. Remember, y'all have the power. If y'all don't give a damn and don't care, the baby girl won't get as much publicity. Okay, her life matters too, and her story needs to get out there more. Okay, I'm going to use one more deck, and then I'm going to use my clue deck, and I'm going to end this reading. Okay, I'm trying to give baby girl as much of my time and attention as possible because I have different decks, so I have different messages that will come out. So that's why I like to switch it up. Now this is another deck that I have created. I've had it for quite some time, okay, and I can't control what comes out, but I can't control what I share. I want to be definitely respectful to her family members, her loved ones that could be watching. Um, my heart go out to you all, and I'm praying that you get those answers that you are so desperately seeking. And I'm so sorry that it has taken this long for y'all loved one to finally get some attention to her case. I am so sorry. It's unacceptable. And if I offend a family member, I apologize. That's not my intention. I'm just here to use my gift to bring awareness, okay? And any clues that can come out in my reading, may you take them and possibly get your own private PI to look into it, okay? But the fact that I saw the truth won't be televised. All right, baby girl, tell your story. What led up to your disappearance, Lori? Lori Page, what led up to your disappearance? Oops, that I keep wanting to come out. Hold on. Ooh, the spirit is talking. You better not tell me the spirit's not talking. Spirit is talking. This says, now it came out. I'm going to acknowledge it. I'm going to reshuffle. This says laughter in the air, drinking and partying. And I told me in the review I was getting something about some drinking, okay? This says, I'm going to show it to you. And see, this could have happened that day or the day before. We really don't know when she went missing to tell you the truth. This right here says, question. When a family member throws stones and hide their back. You better not tell me the spirit's not talking. It says when a family member throws stones and hide their back. I told y'all there's more to the story. And I don't feel like both parents are in cahoots. No, one of the parents need to be looked at more. One of the parents need to be questioned more. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to I'm going to leave this out, put this back in. No, actually, I'm going to put them all back in, okay? I'm going to put them all back in. Let's continue. Tell your story, baby girl. What led up to your disappearance? Holy Spirit leads me to all truth, seeking clarity about the disappearance of Lori Page. Seeking clarity about the disappearance of Lori Page. Seeking clarity about the disappearance of Lori Page. If it come back out, I will acknowledge it, okay? I knew it. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Lord. She want her story told. You hear me? Everything's allegedly, and everything got to play out. But yeah, the Spirit is on it. The Spirit is on it. Yep, 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 yep. Yep. I know it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Mm. I knew it. I knew it. Hold on, let me see something. Okay. Okay. Y'all remember that little triangle? Y'all remember that? You know, what needs to be said is not said. Y'all remember uh being secretive, living a double life and all of that? Uh-huh. Y'all remember parole ex-con? Y'all remember all of that? Now, also, when it came out and I didn't show it, because I waiting to see what's going to come back out. That's what I do. I was getting an abandoned building, okay? But also, another message came out that was giving me confirmation about a building. So, I'm going to go over this. Remember, everything's allegedly. And let's get to it. This lets you know the energy that she was surrounded in at home. Domestic abuse history. That means with her history, this was what's going on at home. Domestic abuse history. Inside possible hit and run. Now listen to the key words. I say inside, I meant to say incident. Incident, possible hit and run. Road rage or ran off the road. Now, we already know abuse is playing a part here, right? There's a lot of abuse going on at the home. I don't know how she was able to stay focused and have good grades, knowing she's surrounded by drama and chaos. That's a soul. But what stands out to me is incident, hit. Okay, I think about the fit of rage, acting out in the fit of rage. Okay, I'm going to share the message. I feel like it has nothing to do with a hit and run, but incident hit. Okay, so there was definitely some abuse here. I have here used, feeling used. I have here sexual partner, friends with benefits. This is the background energy. I told you somebody was online. It has here question there what? Partner, one of the parents' partner. I have here near a construction site hidden, and possibly she could be outside. I got here competition around, compete for the same person of interest. I have here question employment. Where does dad works? Cause I was getting ex con, question employment, somebody's employment. Hell, I don't even know where mom work. Where do mom work? But I'm getting question employment. I have here company employee sees but overlooking the obvious. They turn a blind eye to the evidence. What sent out to me is they turn a blind eye. The company employees, they see what they see. They know what they know, and they don't want to be tied to stuff like this because it's gonna make their establishment look bad. I told you I was getting that triangle third party energy alert. Third party involved. Victim, joker, suspect, other, and stranger. See that? Third party energy. So as you see, is more to the story. Now, I told many of you, we're hearing that the father left and his daughter home and he went to work. But maybe could it be that he did take off the lead, but he left early, but made a U-turn, change of plans, came back to the house? I got here false event in timeline, gaslighting the police and the people. So it's something about this timeline, this child disappearing. Something is off. Okay, whatever story that's being put out there, it's not the truth. Okay, it's something. There's definitely some gaslighting here. Okay, trying to throw people off and the authorities. False event. Now that's what this says right here. It doesn't mean she's in water. Possibly, 'cause I'm not familiar with the location where she lives, but whatever these buildings are, okay. So what came out? Let me see. What came out was. Let me see. Let me see here. It says whatever these so-called buildings are. It might be water around. Okay, might be possibly water around. But anyway, I'm just a messenger. But this is very telling. This is very telling. Something is off when it comes to the timeline of baby girl going missing. Because remember, we saw that message about partying, having fun, drinking, and all of that. See, it could have been the night before. Something could have jumped off the night before. Just saying. But anyway, near a construction site hidden, could be inside or outside. I'm picking up on inside for some reason, but it could be water around. So anyway, this is very telling, okay? And this is already out there. It's very telling. It's very telling. And you see, there's some others that are in the know. Cause partnership popped up in my reading. Partnership popped up in my reading. Oh boy. Yep, yep. Spirit is talking. My heart go out to her. This is so sad. This is so sad. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I keep getting buildings. I keep getting buildings, family. I bet you if I use my shadow deck, I will get ghosting. That's someone that abandons you. They leave you hanging. They drop you off. Mm. You know what? Something. It's like something jumped off at home. Okay. I feel like this deck. See, I think it is. We are complete. I'm going to share what I have here. Everything's allegedly. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for caring. And I appreciate if you share the content and hit the like. Cause see, the truth ain't gonna be televised. Okay. Now, remember, I was telling you about the drinking that I was picking up on, and I was getting the energy of Lori not feeling good. Okay, I have here feeling numb, taking self medication, drugs, or alcohol. Location inside or behind or outside abandoned building or house. Targeted, selected. I'm sorry, targeted, singled out. So she was targeted. Depression, dealing with personal struggles. Love is blind, they ignore the signs in denial. Location, outside. Self sabotage due to the past negative thinking and actions caught up with them, karma. Ha- Look, house cleaning, cover up, red evidence. Like to me, something jumped off at home and she was removed from the home. The Joker slash suspect has abandonment issues and loves to play the victim by making poor choices and their negative actions. Feels control. Wants my power back. I want out. I feel like this is Lori energy. She felt very suppressed and powerless in her living condition, the environment she was in. Don't want to be exposed. Being secretive, my business. This is one of the parents. Self sabotage. Mm. I'm going to real quick use my homemade deck. I call it the clue deck. Let me see something real quick. Let me use this real quick, okay? This is the divine shout out to Oracle, shout out to Divine Vision. To help me get the idea about those shadow energies that were going on with baby girl Lori Page before she disappeared, okay? What those shadow energies that were going on with Lori before she disappeared? What those shadow energies that were going on with Lori before she disappeared? What those shadow energies that were going on with I get that with Lori before she disappeared. Hmm. Now, some of these energies, it doesn't make sense to me. Just being honest with you. I mean, this is a child. These just falling out. I have somebody coming off condescending, energies of jealousy, temptation, somebody being tempted and acting out on it, gossip, feelings of regret. What those shadow angels going on with Lori before she disappeared? Oh my goodness, come on now. Arrogance playing the part, and somebody feeling disrespected, coming out very disrespectful. What those shadow angels going on with Lori before she disappeared? Feeling awkward and feelings of conflicted. What those shadow angels going on with Lori before she disappeared? Yes. This is the back, conflicted. I have here complacency, somebody unaware of what's going on around them, okay, possibly unaware of danger. I have here aloof, somebody that's coming off very distant, brutality. Remember, hit. I have here grief, drained, feeling emotionally drained, helpless. This would be Lori energy, feeling helpless. Coercion, somebody going on with somebody's agenda. Coercion, ghosting. I told you. Someone that's not reliable. They leave you hanging. They abandons you. They abandons you. Drop you off. Empty. Feeling hopeless. Can't see light at the end of the tunnel. Also, I think about somebody feeling tapped out, possibly depressed. I have here defiance. This could be baby girl energy, defiance against a authority figure, possibly an adult or a parent. Selfishness and accusations. Somebody being accused of wrongdoing. I'm gonna let them fall real quick. What was the engine that was going on with Laura before she disappeared? Thank you, Spirit. I have here betrayal. Yeah, by somebody she knows. By somebody she knows. when she home by herself, then the message came out and say that a parent showed back up. One of the parents is throwing a stone, hiding their back. Victim, she's a victim. I got here code. This could be a clue, or she was doing a code individual. Just depending on what the word code means. So ego bound, and yep, depression due to her circumstances that she was in, feeling helpless. Laura, the fact that she would live with her father, and Lord knows I'm not trying to, put the blame on him, but she was living with her father. Her mother was not at the home. Now her mom could have showed up, but the fact that she lived with her father, and also due to the fact that according to the spirit, the timeline is not adding up. Something is off. False, false. Due to the narrative, due to the narrative of her disappearance, something is off. Something is false. Okay, what was your father shadow energy before you disappeared? What was your father's shadow energy before he disappeared? What was your father's energy before he disappeared? Before you disappeared? What was the energy of your father before you disappeared? Thank you, baby girl. Thank you, baby girl. And see, you could be guilty by due to association. Okay, it can be guilt by association. Who you hanging with? Cause the way I look at it, can nobody sabotage you unless you let them get close to you. If they get close to you, they get close to your children also. You get it? If they're getting close to you, they're getting close to your children also. Why would I get partying and drinking for? If he was going to work, what happened the day before or that night before the next day of him going to work, or does he work at night? But with that's something going on during that day or the day before, why I'm getting the energy of drinking and partying, and why I'm getting this energy? A baby girl could have been ingesting, taking alcohol in and feeling some type of way. All right, I'm ready to end this reading. This is my clue deck. I just want to see what's going to come out. And I'm not here accusing anybody of anything, but when I pick up on something intuitively, okay, because I am an intuitive energy reader, I speaks about it. I'm not trying to be one sided, but I'm going by what I feel, okay? That's how I move over here. Go by what I feel. All I know is I'm getting guilt by association, partnership, and baby girl in the midst of this chaos with this love triangle, you know, partnership thing, whatever somebody had concocted, something went to the left. This just says caution, trouble at stop sign ahead. So it could be due to travel, could have ran into somebody. And I got here a lone, isolated, remote area. I'm getting she was dropped off and abandoned somewhere. And we're looking at what? Abandoned building, house, but not inside. I'm getting outside. Sorry to say. But with God, all things are possible, okay? Just because I'm not really picking up on her strongly doesn't mean she's not alive. But I feel she was abandoned somewhere and dropped off. I need for y'all to pay attention to repeated messages. I want to know who I was living with. Lori, was it just Lori and her father, or was somebody else living in that household? Just wondering. Let me show you what I have here. I have here danger. I turn that over. There's more to the message. I just want to be respectful towards loved ones and family members. All information is not good information. Let me just say that. But it just allude to it's a good chance she might not be with us. Okay. Now this says crawl space attic attic. Okay, crawl space attic. But we did see body moved, so she was still moved. Okay. 'Cause I'm getting inside and outside, so she was still moved. Remember the word accusations? Accusations, rumor, and gossip. Now, baby girl could have found out what was going on with one of the parents because somebody didn't want to be exposed. Accusations, rumor, and gossip. This is a clue. Rocks. It's a clue, okay? It could be a street that may have the word rocks in it. She could be somewhere where there's rocks. All I know is a clue. They are rebellious. So baby girl could have been very rebellious. You know how it is when they get a certain age, they be smelling themselves. They be speaking their mind, run out the mouth. Or she could be also very free spirit as well. I have here question relationship partner. So which one of the parents was involved with somebody unbeknownst to the other? Question relationship partner. Or whomever these two individuals were that was a part of this equation. Moving forward, not looking back, moving on. Clue the word street, something about a street. Inside location. Away from the city, deep in the south. Away from the city, deep south in the country. All I know is we're talking about Tallahassee, Florida, so I'm not familiar with Florida. Hidden inside dark hole between rocks. Okay, they're the word rocks, tight space. Remember that word rocks? It came right back out. But I'm sensing she's outside. It says falling inside, but I don't believe she failed. She was placed inside, falling inside dark hole between rocks, tight space. I show it, but I don't sense that she failed anywhere. I feel like she was placed inside. Okay, for some reason the word rocks. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. See, what needs to be said is not said. It was more that was going on. It wasn't just cut and dry, oh dad, up and left, went to work, blah 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 blah. No, 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 no. It's like what happened before he went to work. See what I'm saying? A lot jumped out before he went to work. I get to it. I got here out partying, having fun, being social. Well, she's 12 years old. It ain't like she can get into a social club. Now this says female. Something about a female. Now she can't be hanging with her friends and be drinking, secretly drinking. I have here clue the word partying. Now if it's not out partying, what was going on at home? Did they have company at home? Something happened to her. Look at this. Traumatized, experienced shock or physical injuries and abuse. Something happened to her, to Lori, trying to cover it up. And I feel like she was drinking too. Probably sneaking drinking. Side effect had a bad allergic reaction. And also it's coming to me, somebody has an illness. It could be a mental illness, okay? Somebody can be, chemically unbalanced, but somebody has an illness also. Not saying that they've been diagnosed with an illness, but somebody has an illness. Possibly high blood pressure, possibly chest pains. Anxiety is not an illness, but I think about some kind of illness is coming to me also. Um, just a matter of time. Their complaints goes on deaf ears. So who's been complaining? Has baby girl been complaining to a teacher or to anybody what's going on at home? Has mom been complaining to anybody as far as what's been going on? Has dad been complaining? I add him too. Has he been complaining about anything that's been going on? I think not. But somebody been complaining. And it's been going on deaf ears. Just like her story going on deaf ears, going on 8 months. We just not hearing about it. Joke. Let me put an R on it. The Joker is somebody that's in the know or playing a part of her disappearance, okay? Joker had some help in my disappearance, hiding me. And we did see coercion, somebody going along with somebody' agenda. In a tight space, can't move trap. So I feel like she could have been in a trunk also, like in somebody's trunk. Even though I'm not getting trunk, cause I'm getting she was transported around. She was moved. I feel like somebody was also exploring their sexuality. I'm going to put it out there. It may not have nothing to do with the case, but then it may, you never know, guilt by association. I feel like somebody was also exploring their sexuality also. Okay, we are getting a three-way triangle. It just depends on who these characters are, whether it's a male or female. Okay, I'm going to end it. I'm going to end. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to end. Sending my love and my prayers to the family members of 12 years old, Lori Page. My heart go out to you all, and you will be in my prayers tonight. Families, everybody, take a silent and send lots of love and light to baby girl. Pray that she will be found no matter what. No matter what, because there's nothing like not knowing. Everything here is allegedly. Things have to play out. Everybody's innocent until proven guilty by law. Wooded area, shadow grave, off back road or highway. And remember, we did see the word rocks. Break up relationship. Now we know mom and dad wasn't in the best place, and they probably was separated. But I'm still getting one of those parents was seeing somebody else, so it could be tied to that too. Okay, those in power, dishonesty, abuse of power. This is a clue. They wear glasses for reading glasses or prescription glasses. This is a clue. Sometime additional information will come out. So for those that are in the know, they know what this means. Okay, somebody wear glasses for reading or prescription. It just keep the spirit just keep letting me know somebody. It says met a male online, but I also got met a female online. So somebody's definitely seeking attention online, hooking up, meeting up, allegedly. Everything's allegedly, okay? So it looked like she could have been injured. Dark cross space. It just lets me know she's in a dark space, okay? A tight dark space. In a toxic, unhealthy relationship. Not devoted, not loyal. This is just the energy of baby girl environment at home, okay? My heart goes for all children who trying to live a normal life and it's just chaos at home. You know, and you wonder why they act out in school. Who is they? They don't want to be exposed due to them living a secret double life. When friend turns foe, the enemy. So somebody has a friend slash lover with benefits. Well, I just say friend slash lover, okay? Somebody got mad due to possibly breakups, if you know what I mean, and taking it out on baby girl, possibly while he was in the house. Slip and fall, wedge between. I feel like she could have fallen also and injured herself and transported by a vehicle. I feel like she was transported in a trunk. Somebody smoked, whether it's weed, alcohol, or cigars. That's a clue. Meet up seeking closure. Somebody's meeting up with the other. We did get something about at a red light. I mean, caution, stop at a red light. So who knows? Somebody could have ran into the other, but it says somebody was seeking closure, meet up. It just says surrounding neighborhood area not far. But I'm still getting the energy. She was moved and body transferred. Okay, she's been gone for 8 months. It doesn't mean she's deceased. We had to just, keep baby girl in our prayers. That light will continuously shine in this darkness. I don't like what I'm seeing here. When I see sins of a parent, that speaks volume. And if it's not the actual parent that harmed her, I'm still getting guilt due to association. Okay, and I don't know why parole is con came out, but something is pertaining to that job of the fathers. I don't know what the mom do, but I feel like it's something pertaining to the job of the father. Um, this is so sad. I don't want to end this reading. I don't want to end this reading without. We need to know who is Lori Page. This is the Radiant Deck. This is the Radiant Deck. Who is Lori Page? Okay. None of this is my opinion. I don't know baby girl, but the Most High God knows her. Who is Lori Page? According to the spirit, who is Lori Page? What you want people to know about you, Lori? And I can get this on you whether you are live or deceased. Don't have a picture of you. I can pick up on things about you. Okay. Who is Lori Page? Who is Lori Page? Who is Lori Page? According to the spirit, she's very genuine. Okay, what you see is what you get. Very genuine. Who is Lori Page? All right. None of this is my opinion. I just want to shine light on this beautiful 12 years old. I don't know her, but the Most High God knows her. So, how do the Spirit view Lori Page? Encouraged in the midst of the chaos that's going on around this child, okay? Fortunate, balanced, confident, loyal, introverted, in love. I believe in love with life, assertive, adventurous, growing. Now, these energies can shift. Let me just say that. How we all are constantly changing. Let me just say that. Nurturing, independent. Because I was getting the energy of rebellious also, but independent. Want to do her own thing. Optimistic, receptive, and she was blossoming. And I apologize for saying was. So I'm going to correct myself. It just came out. I'm going to say she is blossoming. Okay. Intelligent. She was very smart. She's very smart. Determined. She is very determined. Forgiving. A little earth angel. Forgiving. Analytical and curious. Oh boy. Oh, it just saddens me so. It really do. It really saddens me, family. I don't like these cases when it comes to children. It just, oh my goodness. I said we had to let things play out, but I knows what I know. I tell you, Laura, do you have a message for your mother? I'm trying to think, is it the right one for me to use? Do you have a message for your? They just came out, okay? They just falling out. I'm going to read them. I want to know that she have a message for her mother, but I am going to reshuffle, okay? I'm afraid to lose you. I wish I could understand you. Will this pain ever stop? I don't know what happened that family dynamic, but whatever was going on when it comes to the mother and the father, it really affected her in a not good in a not good so way. Okay, I don't know if she was brainwashed when it comes to the other parent being told certain things about the other parent, but I don't want to put information out there that's going to make a parent feel bad. You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough that she's missing. So I'm going to be very mindful of what I put out. Okay, even though it's allegedly, I still like to be mindful of what I put out. Okay, family. Let me try one more time. You have a message for your mother? I feel like it's a lot that she wanted to say to her mother, but she was holding back. Okay, for whatever reason, but only her mom knows her child. Okay, I feel like it was a lot that was going on with Lori, but she was holding back when it comes to wanting to express to her mother. You know how a person, they just keep a lot to themselves and they don't express themselves. You have a message for your mother, and I feel like I might be using the wrong decks that just to be asking this kind of question. Anyway, this is not to criticize her mother, but this is just the chaotic energy that she was surrounded. Drama.